Galnet News Digest, 31st of January 3310. We read the news so you don't have to. In this week's news, with new ships announced, we look back on the history of flyable ships and take a look forward to what's coming this year.
It's been a long wait for new ships to fly, but now, at last, it seems that the drought may finally be over, with manufacturers promising 4 new ship variants this year. 21 of the ships that are still available now have been on the market for more than 10 years. This includes a veteran from the 28th century, the Falcon de Lacy Python, a ship that has delivered reliable service for more than 600 years, and the Python's stablemate, the Anaconda, the design for which is only a little over 450 years old. The rest of the original 21 ships, in order of introduction, are the Adder, the Sidewinder, the Cobra Mark III, the Fer-de-Lance, the Imperial Courier, the Eagle Mark II and the Imperial Eagle, the Type 6 Transporter, Type 7 Transporter, the Asp Explorer, Diamondback Explorer, Diamondback Scout, Federal Assault Ship, Federal Dropship, Hauler, Imperial Clipper, Orca, Type 9 Heavy and Viper Mark III. Just a year later, 8 more ships were added to the showrooms. This included everyone's favourite, the Asp Scout, and the exclusive, only available for a limited time, Cobra Mark IV, which is one of the best ships for on-foot missions. 2 new ships were introduced to rival the Anaconda, the Federal Corvette and the Imperial Cutter. The smallest ship to support a ship-launched fighter, the Lakon Keelback, was also released, along with the Federal gunship, the Viper Mark IV and the Vulture, an affordable ship with great firepower. Only one ship was released in 3302, the mighty Beluga liner, but Saud-Kruger followed up the next year with a much smaller Dolphin. This was the year space tourism really took off. Also in 3303, Lakon released their anti-Thargoid gun platform, the Lakon Alliance Type 10 Defender. The last of the glory years for those who love shiny new ships was 3304. This was the year the Alliance got serious about anti-Thargoid platforms, releasing 3 similar medium combat ships, the Challenger, the Chieftain and the Crusader. And Falcon de Lacy released what was in effect a massively updated and redesigned version of the 600-year-old Python, but with a completely new fuselage and slightly better than the Python in almost every way. This was the Crate Mark II, widely believed to be the best all-round ship currently available. Finally, towards the end of 3304, 2 more ships were released. These were the Crate Phantom, a slimmed-down version of the Crate Mark II that proved itself a match for the Asp Explorer in jump range and suitability for long-range exploration and missions. And Zorg & Peterson supplemented its stable of 2 joke ships and 1 excellent combat specialist with the Mamba. Based on the design of a prototype racing ship, the Mamba was supposed to be faster and more capable version of the Fer-de-Lance. After its top speed was cut back for safety reasons, the general consensus seemed to be that the Mamba offered no real advantages over the Fer-de-Lance, and it has not been widely adopted. After the release of the Crate Phantom and the Mamba, there has been 5 years of nothing. Not one ship manufacturer has released a new ship. Commanders have got used to their choices of ship from the existing range. Like old slippers, they are comfortable and familiar, but they are no longer thrilling. And so, it is hugely exciting and welcome that after 5 years of no new ships at all, the manufacturers have announced that they are planning this year to release no fewer than 4 significant variants of their existing ships that will not only look different, but have improved capabilities over their base models. The first of these is another new version of the Python, but this time it retains the characteristic Python shape, Slightly fatter and curvier, the new version of the Python will be the first of at least 4 ships from a variety of manufacturers this year. The other ships will be announced at intervals throughout the year. In other news, Aegis claims that the work currently in progress to use Guardian-based technology to defeat the Thargoid Titans is in no way analogous to Salvation's use of the same technology to build the Proteus wave, and that the Thargoid invasion may finally be about to be defeated. Their tentative timescale for the final assault is mid to late April. There is also talk that the current patronage-based political system for the layer of government between the superpowers and the local factions, the so-called Powerplay system, is to be overhauled, with an expected delivery sometime in the middle of 3310. The new federal president Felicia Winters may need to watch out for the meddling of Jerome Archer. The Emperor may need to be specially vigilant of Senator Zemina Torval and her plot to take over the Chancellorship, and Prime Minister Mahan may at last need to confront his arch-enemy in the Alliance Assembly, Councillor Nakato Kane.
And that's this week's Galnet News. Galnet News, we read the news so you don't have to.